The world often speaks about human rights as if they are universal, fair, equal, and untouchable. But history tells a more complicated story. After World War II, global powers promised that crimes against humanity would never happen again. Ports were created, laws were written, the world said it would stand for justice. But during the Cold War, something changed. The United States and the Soviet Union were competing for global influence, and suddenly many dictators and abusive regimes became useful allies. As long as the country stood on the right side of the geopolitical game, human rights violations were often ignored. Not because the world didn't know, but because power matters more. This is debatable one. Put your comments too. Then the Cold War ended. New international tribunal appeared for Yugoslavia and Rwanda. Later, the International Criminal Court was created to punish war crimes and genocide. At first, it looked like the world was finally becoming more serious about justice. But then came Afghanistan, then Iraq. This is important. Why? The same countries that promoted international law suddenly becoming worried about being judged by it. The US even pulled back from supporting the International Criminal Court. Why is that? Because powerful nations fear of laws they cannot control. Former US officials even described international laws as a tool of the weak. Think about that. Human rights are often defended loudly when they are weakened rivals, and quietly ignored when they threaten allies and national interests. Today, human rights are still used in global politics. Countries criticize enemies for abuses, but sometimes they silent when friends do the same thing. That doesn't mean human rights are fake. The suffering is real, the victims are real. But in global politics, morality and strategy are often mixed together. And maybe that is the uncomfortable reality of modern powers. Human rights are not only about justice, they are also about influence, about legitimacy, and sometimes about winning the global narrative.